I got stamp for visa during this time.
Okay. And you are a student. How? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Happiness. Returning subscribers, thank you all for subscribing. I'll have a new guest. I'll let her introduce herself. Please tell my audience who you are.
My name is Elif and we are in the same class.
We're both business students.
Final year.
Ireland final year.
Finally.
Can't wait. First, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
How long have you been in Ireland?
It's been about 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
almost, yeah.
And what made you move? Did you come through school, work?
Here by language school.
Okay.
I wasn't planning to stay this long actually. I was gonna just stay for 8 months or maybe 1 year, something like that.
8 months turned into 5 years.
Yes.
Okay, so what made you stay then?
I had a relationship in Turkey before, so that's why I wasn't thinking staying in here.
Okay.
And then it's over. Like after a few months, I moved here. So I thought, like, why wouldn't I stay here? And like, economy is better than Turkey. Standards of living life, you know, it's better. So I just, okay, I'll stay here.
Your language school was for how long?
I took it for 2 years, 3 different language schools. Not 3 different actually. Twice I went here, this college, and then once I taught.
Did you need to apply for a visa? You know, like Brazilians, you can come to the country, then after a while you need to apply?
Yes.
How was the process like?
It was tiring.
You
It takes like months, and you need to provide a lot of documents. And it's stressful, but at the end, when you get the visa, it's worth it.
Okay, how long did it take you to process your visa?
I think 3-4 months maybe. Yeah, but now it's longer, like maybe 6 months or longer.
Why?
Because there was a lot of application to Dublin, Ireland. You know, because a lot of agencies send the students to Ireland. Because there is also working visa with student visa.
Did an agency
help you? Yeah, they
help
helped me, yeah.
And it was a student visa, so you came on a stamp 2?
Stamp 2, yes.
Okay, so English students, when they give you a visa, it's on a stamp 2?
Stamp 2, yes.
Okay, I thought they had a different visa.
No.
Oh,
But you can work for 20 hours, I think.
You can work for 20 hours still. So once it's school period, you have to work 20 hours. Once you're on holidays, then you work. I mean, you've been here for 5 years. After 2 years of your English school, what did you do next?
I applied for college after 2 years of staying here, and my language school was over. I'm also working as a security guard at the moment. I got stamp for visa during this time.
Okay, hold on. You got stamp 4 and you are a student. How?
Feel bad.
Like, we're struggling on a stamp 2, guys, and she's sitting on a stamp 4. We need to go into that. Hold on. This is your 5th year then in Ireland?
Almost, yeah. At the end of this year.
First, I want to ask you, how is it balancing school and work?
It's a tough question. It's really stressful, like, because it's not only college time, the time you spend in college, but also you spend a lot of time for assignments.
Yeah.
That's the tiring part actually.
Yeah.
I'm doing security in a hospital, and I'm doing night shifts. So I'm a bit lucky most of the time. If it's a quiet night, I can just do my
assignments and stuff.
I'm lucky about
and
that.
How many days do you work?
3 days, but 12-hour shifts.
That's 36 hours. Wow. But you don't do it after school, do you? Because that would be so tiring.
No, I would be dead. Like.
So you do weekends then?
Yeah, like we have college also Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But sometimes I get more shifts because it's not enough for me, the money.
Wow.
Yeah.
So meaning you don't have, like, your weekends are your weekdays then? You don't have weekend off?
So
how then do you balance social life?
I don't balance.
When do you go out?
Like, if I sleep 4 or 5 hours during the day, for example, if I wake up at 2 or 3 p.m., I have like 4 or 5 hours free before the work. So I can go to the gym and drink coffee with friends, but other than that, I can't do anything else. I don't work Fridays after college, so sometimes I hang out Fridays.
So Fridays are only your free time to hang out?
Also Tuesdays,
when you're off Tuesdays, maybe they are...
most of the time, they are working. So I'm just hanging out with the gym. You know?
And how has it been finding friends in your 5 years of being here?
It was easy because of college, language schools, work. So I had a lot of opportunities to make friends. but I always keep my circle small. I don't know, since like high school and stuff. A bit more, what was the word for introverted? Yeah.
Introverted?
Yeah.
Would you say you've been friends with the people you met 4 years ago till now?
Still, yeah.
That's good. Elif has to tell us how she got a stamp 4. But before that, have you ever been lonely here? Alone and feeling lonely are different. Like, have you ever felt lonely that you want to go back to your country or something like that?
I never felt like I want to go back to my country because I know I have much better options here, like better future and stuff. But feeling lonely, a part of this journey, I think, like, even if you have friends and like you keep yourself very busy, sometimes you still like you don't have family here, or when you struggle you are alone. Even though you have friends, you are alone. Like
that's a sad reality.
You are dealing with everything alone. So especially if you are sick or have some troubles, like,
oh my god, tell me about it. I mean, I was sick and I felt the loneliness. It was crazy at that time. Like, when you get into that zone, what do you do to get out of it?
For me, I was also depressed when I come here, like eating disorder and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How long was that for? Sorry.
Like 2 years, kind of. I didn't realize for the first year and a bit more longer. And then when I realized, I went back to Turkey, and then like psychologists and like treatments, and that helped me a lot. After I used Prozac. After that helped me a lot. And then after that, I started gym, and actually that helped me a lot.
If I may ask, what was the reason, like, for the eating disorder? What made you get depressed? What was it?
Actually, it take me so long to understand why was the reason for eating disorder, especially. But the reason was actually restricted diets. I also warned you last time, remember? Like, don't do that. Yes, because I was very restricted for long time, since maybe high school or so. Like, I was always, I'm not gonna eat this. I shouldn't eat that. That's a bad food. Blah blah blah. And then that add up, and then I started to fast for like 4 or 5 days. I wasn't eating anything, just water for 5 days. And then binge eating after that 4 or 5 days, like eating like here. I was feeling sick and very uncomfortable and stuff. So I thought something was wrong. It's not healthy. And then when I realized that, when I went to Turkey and then talked to some professionals and stuff, so yeah.
So sorry.
That's okay.
I'm glad you're feeling better now, yes?
So much better, yeah.
Oh my god, so sorry about that. We're going to move on from that stuff, so you don't feel bad. So what made you migrate? What made you move fully to Ireland? Or did you have other choices before Ireland?
Yeah, I was thinking of actually Australia. Okay. But it's like 15 hours away from Turkey. And my agency actually recommended here more, because they said like it's easier to get visa. It wasn't easy. Well, it was like they said it's easier to come here and then stay here, get citizenship and stuff. So I choose here because the economy is much better than Turkey, unfortunately.
Sad. I mean, even in Nigeria, crazy. Did you think you made the right choice coming here then?
Absolutely, yes. I'm so happy with my choice.
Are you serious? Your life has transitioned from how it used to be?
Changed a lot. Like,
drastically. Yeah. Did you have a first degree in Turkey, or have you ever?
Yeah, I graduated from culinary arts. Okay. But I didn't like it, so I didn't do that job. Yeah. I worked as HR specialist in Turkey. Wow. So that's why actually I study business here.
So that was the background. Yeah. Well, that's good. In relation to how your life has changed, what would be like one big thing that you know that you couldn't have achieved if you were back in Turkey that you're achieving now?
I don't know how to answer that, really. Like, my life would be completely different than this.
Are you serious?
Probably I would be married. I would be struggling with economic stuff, all the time, like can't pay the bills and rent and stuff. It would be so much harder. Yeah.
If you want to advise someone to come to Ireland, what would be the perks? Like, what would you tell them?
First of all, the weather is not that good. You have to know that. It makes you feel maybe depressed.
Yeah.
Especially I realize that when we see the sun, I feel like much more joyful.
They call it seasonal depression. That's what it's called, actually.
If they want to build a future for themselves, like, job opportunities is good here, like for future and everything. it would work out.
Do you think you want to live here long?
Probably I'll stay here. But yeah, after the college, I'm thinking of applying for professional jobs and stuff.
Okay. Well, getting to your stamp 4. How's dating life here? Because you mentioned that you were in a relationship when you were in Turkey, and that ended when you got here. So you've been here 5 years. Are you in a relationship?
Never been one.
Never been in one since that time? That's a very long time.
I know.
Can you share why?
I think now our generation is most like enjoying their lives, not committing any stuff, like they just live their lives, you know.
Ireland has the dating pool here compared to Turkey.
I think it's different, yes. For example, people are not considering a lot relationship here, but in Turkey, if you start to see someone, it means like it's serious. Yeah, you are really going on a relationship and stuff. It's much easier, like if you ask me, in Turkey, because like not everyone thinks like I'll just hook up and stuff.
Yeah, but
they are serious. Like,
I think the hookup culture is really high. Like you can meet someone today. Yes. I meet someone today and that's it. Like, and I don't understand why. So you've been single for 5 years. You guys, I'm sure there's a potential. Are you ready to mingle? Just in case, just in case someone is open to a serious relationship. Like, would you want a serious relationship? One, hit up Elif. If you're ready, please. We only do serious-minded people here because she's a good person. So unserious people we do not want. Yes, I'm blowing her trumpet. Okay. Tell me about your stamp 4. How did you get a stamp 4? How did you transition from a stamp 2? Because I know the ordeal here is if you're a student, stamp 2, after college, 1G, after that 1, and then 4. So if you moved all the way and you're still a student, that's a miracle.
Yes, I know. We are so lucky as Turkish people.
You need to go to Turkey. Do you have a charm?
We have an agreement between Turkey and Ireland. I think it's also applied for the UK. I don't know that part. When you work in the same place for a year, you can apply for stamp 1, like regardless of how long you are keeping your stamp 2. And you can renew it every year if you stay in the same place. So I did this, and then I got my stamp 4, and now I can just renew whenever I want to work. Like, doesn't matter for me anymore.
You did not. Okay, so that's between your government and Ireland and the UK. Even if you were working 20 hours in the space,
yes, it
doesn't matter. As long as you've worked there for a year, you can apply for a stamp 1. Yeah. So you boycott stamp 1G. You didn't even go through a stamp 1G.
No.
And when did you get your stamp 1 and when did you get your stamp 4?
I think after the 3rd year, I got stamp 1 and then renew it once, and then I got stamp 4. I could get it in my 1st year, actually, stamp 1. I could get it in my 1st year if I stayed in the same place, but I didn't. I kept changing my jobs.
Okay, I think I want to be Turkish because your government is favoring you guys. How?
I know.
You're feeling bad for us.
It's an agreement for like from 19th century, I think. It's a very old agreement.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh wow. How is the Turkish community here? Is it big?
Yes. Okay. After Brazilians, I think we
You guys are the second. Wow, okay. And does every Turkish person know this?
Everybody knows that, yeah.
Okay, that's good. At least we don't need to, just in case you don't know or you have a Turkish friend or something, this is something that Turkish people and Ireland with the UK have, where if you've worked somewhere for a year, you can apply for your stamp 4, and that's a work visa, in case you don't know, and you can renew that for 2 years, correct?
Or more.
Yeah. And then the next phase would be a stamp 4, which is your permanent residency. And she's still in school. She doesn't even care.
Well, I want to finish the college.
She just wants to finish the college. At least that's a good thing, because when a lot of immigrants they just leave the college because that's what was tying them. But yours is not even tied to the college, so you can decide not to come anymore. But I am happy like you're here because of your goals and what you want to achieve. So
I hope it was informative for everyone.
And what is maybe somebody watching and struggling with maybe depression or eating disorder or feeling lost, they don't know what to do, what can you tell this person?
If they feel depressed or eating disorder or anything, they need to get help. But
100.
if you don't consider at the moment, you can just go to the gym. That really helps.
Yeah,
like,
the gym actually helps. Like it changes how you think, to be honest, because you're active, your brain is working and
dopamine
everything.
and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, it feels really good. Yeah.
And what about for people that are feeling hopeless, like they want to migrate to this country, they don't know how to, they're confused? What can you tell them?
Agencies help a lot actually. They show you like what way you should go and what should you do and about the documents and stuff. Probably going on an agent and like talking with them would help.
And don't lose hope, because like I keep preaching Ireland, because Ireland is actually a very good place. Yes, the weather is bad and all of that, but this place is actually good with so much opportunities. Find ways to communicate to people, you know, like if you find yourself in the class, we are both introverts, we barely talk in class, but you know, find one way or the other, we kind of do talk. Like just find a community that you are involved in. Student life is never easy. Balancing that and work, you can see her schedule. So imagine, I've never hung out with Elif because I feel like our schedule doesn't match up, because when she's working, I might be off, and when I'm off, if we're both professionals, we'd have our weekends to hang out.
Exactly.
But right now we can't, so we only can see in class. So take advantage of that. Like when you come to class, talk to people. Because after now, like if we finish our exams in June, I'm not even sure we're going to see each other till maybe August or September when we resume. That's how crazy it gets. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. And don't forget to tell them, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Just like and subscribe.
Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.